converts.
Yeah,
Not very hard work.
Yeah, it's that's a good point. I mean, it's much easier to sit there and shoot me off a few Bible passages or a pamphlet, or tell me I get a fair amount of you're so stupid you're going to spend the rest of your eternity in hell. That's easy, and generally I kind of sense that this is from the people that have maybe not too deep down some insecurities about their faith. So there's a real hostility, certainly not biblical the way they're coming after me, and this in their eyes, this lost sheep. They're taking a gun and shooting the lost sheep. Not exactly the way Jesus told them to do it, but that's easy to do. I think the hard thing to do is bring in the Catholic Worker, which is a real lefty group in the Catholic Church, but they believe that Jesus was serious when he says take care of the homeless. They open homes, and basically anybody can come in there and spend the night. And they get in Orange County, the one that focused on. They get 170 homeless people that are mentally ill, on drugs, everything else. They're all in one fairly small house and backyard. But they can't turn anybody away because Jesus wouldn't turn anybody away, and that's the kind of radical faith that it's very difficult. I mean, I spend the afternoon there, and I got the hugest headache, and I'm thinking, God, I'm not really a Christian. I would never do this, but they do.
Rick Warren seems like the real deal.
He is for for his brand of Christianity. I think he does a very good job, and I think he does a spectacular job at. And I always say so far because I've always been, but I'm often wrong on these. But so far he's done a great job of inoculating himself from the trappings of power and influence and wealth and sexual temptation. He won't go into to the extent that he won't go into a room alone with a woman, including an elevator. So he'll let the elevator pass, or he'll step out if a woman steps in. And that's the kind of, it seems kind of silly, but when you're in that kind of rarefied air and that kind of have that kind of power, that's not a bad precaution to take. And he's given all his salary back to the church after his books hit, and reverse ties, meaning he gives 90% of his royalties to the church or to this foundation. And so he's I like him personally, and I think I don't agree with a lot of his theology, but when you're running a ministry, you do a lot worse than model yourself after his church and his structure.
Yeah, I just met him in person once, but he did seem like the real deal. Loved your book. I read every word, so I appreciate your time and love the book.
I appreciate the ink.
Okay, great. I'll send you an email when I write this up and put it. Okay, thanks, Bill.
Okay,
take care.
Bye.
Yeah.
You just don't make the time.